Hello, everyone. My name is Terané Comito, and I'm the Director of Education and Outreach for Nevada Ballet Theater. And I am so pleased to welcome all of you to our pre-performance program, Insights. We are going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to meet some characters and maybe even learn some choreography from the performance. Alice in Wonderland is, of course, famous all over the world. It's a story that has been adapted in many ways over the centuries. I have a couple questions for all of you. How many of you have heard of Alice in Wonderland? Of course, everyone. How many of you have seen a movie or stage production of Alice in Wonderland? All right, still almost all of us. How many of you have read the novel? A little less, but a pretty good group. Last question, just for me, because I really like Disney. How many of you have seen the animated Disney version or any of the Disney versions? All right, pretty much everybody. Okay, my people. Well, tonight, you are going to see this amazing story come to life through the beautiful art form of dance. The original story was written in 1865 by English author Charles Lutwidge Dodson under the name we all know as Lewis Carroll. He is known for his world-famous children's fiction, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and its sequel, Through the Looking Glass. The photo on your left is the original cover of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland from 1865. The photo on your right is, of course, Lewis Carroll. Carroll came from a family of high church Anglicans with the Christ Church, Oxford. He lived there for most of his life as a scholar and teacher. The daughter of the dean of Christ Church, who is named Alice Liddell, is widely identified as the origin of Alice for Alice in Wonderland, although Carroll denies it. In addition to being an author and a poet, he was a mathematician, photographer, and a deacon. The ballet version that we are about to see today was choreographed by Septime Weber, an internationally recognized ballet director, choreographer, educator, and advocate. Weber joined Hong Kong Ballet as its artistic director in 2017, after serving as the artistic director of the Washington Ballet in Washington, D.C. for almost 17 years. He premiered its now celebrated rendition of Alice in Wonderland in 2012 with the Washington Ballet. Since that time, it has been performed by numerous ballet companies around the globe, including Kansas City Ballet, Oregon Ballet Theater, Cincinnati Ballet, Oklahoma City Ballet, and Hong Kong Ballet, and of course, now us, Nevada Ballet Theater, garnering both media and audience acclaim. With the expertise of costume designer Liz Vandell, known for her work with Cirque du Soleil, and the costumes are incredible. If you look really closely at Alice's costume, it says Alice, 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 Alice all over it. And if you look really closely at the Queen of Hearts costume, there's big Q's all over it. The attention to detail is spectacular. And there's a whimsical original score by violinist and composer Matthew Pierce. Our artistic director, Roy Kaiser, said it's rich in color, choreography, and musicality. Septime Weber's Alice in Wonderland has all the right ingredients to bring our successful 2018-2019 performance season to a close. Adding to the excitement and grandeur of this production will be the students from Academy of Nevada Ballet Theater, bringing our entire organization together for a wonderfully full and memorable weekend. Here is a video that shows our company hard at work in rehearsals and gives you a behind-the-scenes look at the production.
I am so excited to be bringing Septime Weber's production of Alice in Wonderland to Las Vegas. It's a premiere for Las Vegas. It's an incredible production, great choreography, beautiful costumes and sets. It's great for the whole family.
What I love about Septime's choreography is that first of all, it is so enjoyable for the dancers to do. So it's so much fun to stage it because they're having a ball.
This production of Alice in Wonderland is very lavish. I was really excited that I was going to get to delve into the character of the Queen of Hearts and kind of find my inner evil side.
1, 2, 3. The age range for the kids in Alice is between 8 and 16. We do have to work really hard on the precision and the style that was set by Septime Weber. The musicality is so precise and intricate. All of this goes into their character.
There's a lot of kids in this production, and a few of my students from the academy that I get to teach weekly will be performing with me, and they couldn't be more excited. And to have all these children with us, it really is that bridge between the school to the company, and for them to be able to see what the future could hold for them after years of hard work and dedication.
Well, there's so much work that goes into it behind the scenes that when you see it on stage, maybe it does start to look easy, and she's very much kind of like a little rag doll. She gets kind of thrown around, and so it looks simple in a way, but it's so challenging to do those big lifts in such a relaxed manner, and then all the in-between stuff is so playful, like the cat and Alice are very playful with one another.
So I knew about the role of the cat in this ballet before we even knew we were doing Alice in Wonderland. It's known throughout the ballet world as one of the most difficult partnering roles out there today. There's crazy over-the-head one-handed lifts. You're running around the stage holding a girl with one arm. You're catch and flip her upside down and then catch her again. I mean, it's just incredibly difficult, challenging, partnering, lifting steps. I think that the partnering in this ballet is awesome. There are so many interesting ideas, and it takes classical ballet positions and morphs them. There are parts that seem very circusy and very over-the-top impressive, and there's also very intricate things, but the partnering in this ballet is just incredible.
The steps can speak for themselves, but how you use your eyes, how you use your head, how tall you are, even in just your stature, it's really important to show the characterization.
The audience, when they come into a Septime Weber ballet, it's fun for adults and it's fun for children. He has a way of creating humor for both.
So as you can see, you guys are really in for a treat tonight. In Septime's version of Alice in Wonderland, he retains all of the main characters, dramatic situations, and essence of the classic novel. Most of the scenes in the two acts actually have the same titles as the chapters in the novel. Several elements are taken from the sequel Through the Looking Glass, just like the animated Disney version. For example, the flowers, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and the Jabberwocky. And look out for our Jabberwocky. It is 25 feet long and operated by 7 dancers. Very cool. One of my personal favorite scenes in every version of Alice is when she runs into a flower garden and meets a large group of flowers. In the Disney version, they sing to her All in a Golden Afternoon. Fun insight, All in a Golden Afternoon is a prefatory poem in the novel Alice in Wonderland. The introductory poem recalls an afternoon in 1862 when Carol improvised the story of Alice in Wonderland on a boat trip from Oxford to Godstow with little Alice Liddell and her 2 sisters. Like I mentioned earlier, Alice Liddell is said to be the inspiration for Alice in Wonderland. After Carol improvised the story, Alice Liddell begged him to write it down, and that's actually what started the novel. I would look out for a reference to this in the prologue when Lewis Carroll makes an appearance. Here's a short clip of The Daisies from the Washington Ballet's 2012 performance. Now, after seeing that super fun clip, let's bring out some special guests so we can all learn the Daisy Dance. Please welcome our Alice in Wonderland Children's Ballet Mistress, Miss Kelly Cabrera, and 8 daisies from the Academy of Nevada Ballet Theater. So real quick, daisies, I would like you to say your name, your age, and how long you've been dancing.
Hello, my name is Hannah. I'm 13 years old and I've been dancing for 5 years.
My name's Zoe. I'm 15 years old and I've been dancing for 10 years.
My name's Emma Lynn. I'm 13 years old and I've been dancing for 11 years.
My name is Isabella. I'm 12 years old and I've been dancing for 10 years.
My name is Camilla. I'm 11 and I've been dancing for 9 years.
Hi, I'm Sky. I'm 13 years old and I've been dancing for 11 years.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth and I'm 12 years old and I've been dancing for 10 years.
My name is Abby. I'm 13 years old and I've been dancing for 11 years.
As you can see, they put in a lot of hard work. They've been dancing for almost their entire lives. Kelly, I have a question for you. What is it like to prepare over 60 students from our academy for a performance like this?
Well, this process has been really fun. We've got some great characters. We've got 2 casts of kids. So, we've got baby flamingos, we've got piglets, we've got daisies, little doors, we've got junior cards, sandwich cards. And with those characters, teaching them about those characters and the movements involved has just been a really fun process. So that's been the journey for us.
And you guys, you'll be able to tell when you watch tonight how much fun the kids are having on stage. You can tell that they just love it. So quick question, I won't ask all of you, but maybe a couple of you can answer. What's your favorite part about being a daisy?
My favorite part about being a daisy is the fun movements we get to do and how I made a bunch of new friends.
My favorite part is the costumes.
I agree. I kind of want to be a daisy just so I can wear the costume. So let's hop into the fun. I invite the young and young at heart to take part. We have a lot of kids in the audience, so any kids, if you guys want to come up and stand right up here in the front.
Yes. So this section that I'm going to teach you is in the Mad Hatter scene, right? So it's during the tea party. And there's a big table on stage. And some of these girls are sitting on the table, and some are sitting on a bench, which means all of you that are sitting could join in on this choreography, yeah? So we're gonna put our hands on our waist, and it starts, you're gonna hear 6 snaps, yeah? So you're gonna hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're gonna turn your head to the right, yeah? So the right is that way, yeah? So to the right and to the left. And then you're gonna tilt your head to the right and tilt it to the left, and to the right, and to the left. Then you're gonna do it 8 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So one more time, let's connect it. So we go, right, look front, left, look front, tilt, 2, 3, 4, keep going, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the next thing they do on stage is what we call a canon. And so they're gonna individually go on a different count. So she's gonna go on 1, she's gonna go on 2, 3, and 4. And you guys can go on any count you want. Yeah? So here we go. You just did 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna turn and you're gonna face this way. You're gonna make little, hi Nina. You're gonna make little Egyptian arms, yeah? So this one's in front like this, and this one's touching the back of your hip, yeah? And you're gonna put your head forward, like that. And you're gonna keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna make a head roll all the way around and put it forward again. Yeah, so let's connect the canon part into the Egyptian part, yeah? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, head roll and forward. Yeah, let's connect that whole thing from the beginning. You guys are doing so good. You guys are doing excellent. So hands on the hips, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Look and look and tilt. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hand. 2, 3, 4. Turn the other way. Head forward. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Head roll and forward. Now the next part, okay, since they're sitting, but you guys are not sitting, so you want to put your hands here, like how they're doing, and put your head down. You're going to go 1, hold 2. Then you're going to come up on 3, and you're going to cover your face with what we call a jazz hand. Yeah, so you spread your fingers really big. Put them in front of your eyes like that. You hold the count of 4, and you open on 5. Let's do that. Ready? 1, hold 2, come up 3, hold 4, 5, and you're going to tilt 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah? Then after that, you're going to turn to the side, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and that's just a snap of the fingers. Can you all snap? Great. Perfect. Right? And then you're going to straighten your arm every time. Now, I'm going to show you how the daisies do this, because this movement is really to get their flowers moving forward and back. Yeah, because they're all together on stage. They look like a bouquet of flowers. See them up there? They look like a little bouquet of flowers, and they're going to be blowing in the wind like that. Yeah? So here we go. 5, 6, 7, snap, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Yeah, the bigger you can make the head, the better it is. Yeah? So after you go 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to do this movement that looks like this, okay? You're going to open your arm out to the side, exactly. And you're going to like look at it like there's a mirror in there, right? And then you're going to put it to the other side, and you're going to look at the back of your hand, and then you go again to this side, and again to this side. And we do that 8 times. So let's try it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to go 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Let's connect it from here. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so actually there's really only 7 of them, because you're going to put your arm up on 8. Yeah. Let's go back, because there's only one more step after that. And actually we can finish it. So you go 7, 8, and then you go here. And you make a smile. Yeah? Before we turn the music on and do it with the music, let's try to connect it from the beginning. Okay, ready? 5, 6, looking to the right, center, left, center, tilt your head. Keep going. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, cannon. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch sides, head forward, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, head roll, and forward. Hands down, hold, come up, open, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah? Good. Good. Let's try it with the music, okay? I'm going to put this down.
Okay.
Listen for those snaps.
Good job, you guys. I think you're all hired. You guys look amazing. You could jump in as a daisy tonight. Let's have a big round of applause for you guys. You guys can take a seat. You guys were awesome. Thank you, guys. So we have a little bit of time left, but I want to make sure that you guys have enough time to get back to your seats. So if you have any questions for the daisies, Kelly, or myself, we have a little bit of time.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you want to know what it's like to be in the performance, or like when any of them started performing on the center stage. Yes. Do you want to get the mic?
Do you have one? No? Okay.
You don't
She
have
did,
one?
but then didn't.
How many? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
I think it was a little over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was sort of a half and half. You know, were chosen, and then some were not chosen. So they do feel incredibly lucky to be part of this, and they've had to work really hard. You know, because what are some of the things that we worked really hard on? For instance, like
knowing when to, like your timing and.
yes. Timing. The music in this show is beautiful. You're going to see that tonight. It's really beautiful, but it's very intricate and it changes sometimes. So they have to listen really hard, you know? And they have to be so aware because there's a conductor that's conducting all of the instruments. Do any of you guys play instruments? Any of you play instruments? Right. And you know how there's always a conductor? So that controls the tempo. So sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster, and they have to be ready for it. So these are all things that they've had to work on. They have been rehearsing since February, and they rehearse, these particular daisies rehearse once a week for about an hour. So we've had like 8 rehearsals with just them, and then we merged with the company, and we had 2 or 3 like long days where they were watching all the transitions and, you know, mixing in with the company, yeah, the traffic and all that stuff, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good question. You know, I haven't tried one of these on, but tell me, is the costume comfortable? Do you guys get a little bit hot wearing the unitard? What do you think? You wear a couple different costumes in this show. Yeah. She does some other parts in the show, so what do you think?
I think these costumes are very comfortable. Unlike the key costume, there's a little head and there's a little strap, and it's just really uncomfortable.
Very tight. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, we have to, because it's a big extension of a key, and so it lifts and it needs a lot of support, so it has a very tight headband in order to keep it on. But I think these are pretty comfortable, right? The unitards. Mm-hmm.
And I think most of the time they try to make them out of fabric that's not going to be so hot and keep all your body heat in, especially when you're dancing.
Yeah. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
How many dances are the daisies in?
They are only in the Mad Hatter section. So these daisies only come out once and they do their dance. Their dance is a little longer than what we showed you now. They do a little bit more. But yes, they only come out once. There are some roles, like for instance, the baby flamingos, they make 2 different entrances. So they do come out twice. The sandwich cards come out 3 times during the show. Yeah, so they're all different depending on what role. Yeah, good question. And
yeah, you would.
How many times are you in full costume before the actual performance?
like how long do they actually stay in these costumes before they?
Like, yeah, like dress rehearsals.
Not many.
Yeah, not many.
Not many, because we had 2 casts. So we really only got 1 full dress rehearsal, and we rehearsed that with Cast A, which you'll be seeing tonight. And they really only had the opportunity.
Yeah.
I think you wore them like once or twice. They might have worn them for another rehearsal at the studio just to see how the heads were, but once or twice before opening night. Yeah, not very much. We've been limited with that time. So yeah.
Okay. Was there one more over here somewhere?
Hi. Do you want me to bring the mic so that so I can hear you? Oh, you look so beautiful. Hi.
Why do you guys want to be in us?
Why do we want to be part of the show? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question. She said, why do they want to be part
Why
of
do
the
you
show?
want to be in a show like this? Like, what gets you excited about wanting to go audition and then like getting chosen? Like, is there a feeling that you have when you're on stage? Let me ask Bella. And so Bella's been in a few of the productions.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's actually really exciting when you're on stage with all the lights and everything. And at the end, when you hear all the clapping, it's like really nice. You feel.
The applause will get you every time. I think it's the audience reaction.
It's all
There's a
for
lot
the
of energy
applause.
that comes back to them as they give as well. So
Maybe you have time for maybe one more question. I want to make sure you guys have plenty of time.
Yeah.
There's a couple over there too.
Why do you want to be a dancer?
Why do you want to be a dancer? We're getting really deep today in Insights.
Yeah, those are some deep questions. Does anyone? Oh, Sky, let me know. Yes.
It's just really fun to perform when you have all those people to make them enjoy like what you're doing as a dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a feeling when you're on stage, like making people happy and, you know, giving them that experience, and you know you're part of that. So I think that's why. Yeah, good answer. Anything else? Yes.
Do you have a question? You had your hand up for a long time back there,
What's
too.
your favorite thing about your costumes?
What's your favorite?
The heads.
Yes. Do you have anything?
No, you forgot it.
Now that
All
I'm
right.
here.
All right, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank
I hope
you.
you enjoy the show. And don't forget to dance along with the daisies. Thank you.